I realized that people are actually very drawn into, there is a thirst for the knowledge. Does it make sense? Like people actually truly do want to know. Great. But anyway, for feedback wise, I don't think there is as much feedback, but I remember when I first learned that you were going to be a panelist instead of whatever we were preparing for.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh no, I have to go and because obviously we're on a different page, right?
Yeah.
So I remember what the lady who I think is Carol, she said, oh yeah, because Anne is very good at being on stage. She's very good at responding quickly and authentically, like yeah, on the spot lah. So basically you were good at being on the spot, which I agreed, and I think that was what you displayed, that even though you did not really prepare for the questions, but I felt they were on point and they delivered. Okay, the first thing I noticed is that there was value delivered. There was a connection made, because like you say, you speak from a soul to a soul. That's how the connection is made.
Yeah.
I mean, to be frank, if people want to know how much you earn, how big is your company, whatever, they can go online and look for it.
Yeah.
Right? Any of the speakers, you can go online and look for them. These people are not like your normal whatever. They are searchable.
Yeah.
They are Googleable. Let's just put it
Googleable.
there. Okay, right? If somebody is Googleable, you know they are of a certain standing. They are Googleable. So you can just look for any of that. And I felt that you spoke to the audience as a person.
Yeah.
Instead of just like look at me, I powerless. No, you were very real, and I think that helped to connect with the audience. And to be fair, I think the event was a space for empowerment. It was very like you can do it, kind of space. That was what I felt. Okay,
one of the thing I think
I will highlight this while we are talking.
Yeah. One of the thing when people think of go all this is you will motivate and you go home and do nothing. I would say that
do something.
You have to choose the event that people really authentically and trust. And this is also I share in the room. I say people give a lot of motivation share, and I would say very simple when they say what's the last thing that you want to tell with the audience. I just say people say you be whatever you want, right? And I will want to add on that be whatever you want, but choose what in your heart telling you should be, and go with it, right? And I think that's for me as well. I be whatever I want right now. I can be a mom, I can be a leader, I can be a business owner, I can be a public figure, I can be a coach, I can be a life coach, I can be a leader of community, I can run my charity, my foundation, I can be whatever I want. Yes, but at the same time, all of that it comes from in my heart. That's what I want to do. And I really mean it when I share to the audience, because I've been there, done that, and I go through that experience 1,000 of times. I also question myself, like, is it the right thing to do? How much thing woman should do? You only can limit it at this. And then when you can do more, people question like, how dare you can be so much or whatever, right? Everybody born with different. Only you and your heart know that you can do it or no, right? And that's something that I cannot replace for people. I cannot answer for them, because the instinct inside you tell you that. And I think that's also helped me to go on the stage, that I always remind myself that I'm just one of them back then. All right, I'm nothing special, I'm not more than them, I'm just one of them. I just a normal girl who come from a village, come to Singapore, want to learn, want to grow, want to change, want to feed my daughter. And now I'm able to feed my daughter. I want to give back. I want to do more for the next generation. So that's it. It's the stake in life. And if you go to all these events, happen going and selective event, you will meet this kind of people as well. You know, like one lady who she says she sell off her company and now she's just mentoring people. It's very powerful, because you realize that you will hit certain age that money doesn't affect yourself at who you are anymore.
Then you start asking yourself, what is your bigger purpose, right?
Yeah.
What do you want more from life than just money?
Yeah, because you just want to do work not because of money anymore, because you really love it.
Like you're done with it already, the money part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really you really enjoy do more and help people. That's it. Yeah.
It was very I think it was powerful message. There were a lot of people who had very powerful messages of hustling, and I think because it's all women, right, and a lot of them you have like kids and all that, so it becomes like a space where people understand the challenges of life because there are so many of them who are like that. And
they were surprised with my answer.
Surprised? I'm not surprised because I know you already. I already knew that you were. I had hope. I had hope that you, because I had seen what you had prepared earlier. It was very, very good knowledge and information and value, to be frank, but it's very dry.
Yeah.
It was very dry, and I felt that if you want to connect with your audience, right, you need to put a little bit of your own story and your own identity behind and all that. So it was I think it was a very, very good experience. And then because I interviewed quite a few of the participants, right? It was very interesting because I realized that a lot of them, when they talk about, because I asked them, definitely I will ask them like, what are your key takeaways or what was the thing that stood out the most for you. A lot of the times what they would talk about is stories that are inspirational. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Stories that help to push you to the next level and make people like, okay, I want to do this, what can I do? Because sometimes a lot of people, not just women or whatever, but you have it inside you, but because you've been on this journey for so long, you're tired.
Yeah, you tired of repeated the story again and again.
You're tired, and you deep inside, you know you have the strength, but just at that point, you're tired, you feel like give up, maybe, right? Then you need somebody who just give you that little bit more of energy, and you're like, oh, okay, I can go again.
Yeah.
So I think that was what was happening there.
Yeah, and I think that's it. One.
Oh yeah. Okay, just me. We're not feeling well, by the way. This is not sponsored, but if you sponsor us, we'll be more than happy. Please sponsor us. You'll be happy, right?
Yeah, because we
I will be
always
so
need
happy.
this for our throat. So
Okay, to be frank, if you guys are in Singapore, Malaysia, can you see? You should get this Ninjom Pi
it's the
Pakao.
best for your throat.
It's the best. I was going to introduce it to you, right? Is it? Yeah. She was like, I've taken English medicine. I've taken whatever.
You see this what next to my table? That's to how much to tell you how much damage my throat is.
And then she was taking medication. She was like, it's not working. It's been like 2 weeks.
It's not working. Yeah, and this is like just like me too. And every day my throat start feel itchy. I just take this non-stop when I teaching. It's really helped me. Especially I talk a lot per day now, like training a lot non-stop. So my voice really need help. Anyway,
let's so this is not sponsored, but please sponsor us. We'll be more than happy. We'll eat it in front of the camera. I wouldn't mind. Okay, so anyway, now let's get back. Sorry.
The part of me when I'm on stage and I see how far I go, you see, like people in behind them, like that's why I say, how was your experience when you be a interviewer and also the people watching the speaker, right? I think that's experience will be different. Go on stage when you look down and have everybody eyes on you. It's very scary feeling. It's scary feeling. Even you get used to it, it's still scary.
I'm not scared. Okay, this is something I would never understand because they say fear of public speaking, right? If out of 10, my fear is like 0.5. Yeah.
That's when I tell you have talent with it. You don't.
Yeah, I realized. And I realized only recently. And then they were talking about public speaking. They were like, you're so scared. You're on stage, you're scared. I say, no, my heart rate go up because I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm not scared, excited. Okay, so anyway, yes. So you talked a little bit about your experience on stage. Behind the scenes,
share about your interview job.
Okay, so my job, I feel like this is going to be my job from now on because that's what I've been doing.
But that's what you're good at. You're amazing. You can take information out from people. It's amazing.
I dig it out from them, and I ask them very rude questions.
Really?
But
of
course,
rude
not really rude. Okay, let me just give you a little bit of context of what I'm doing. She was a panelist, obviously, and I'm there to support her. I'm there to help to support the videography team from NhiLe Team. And what happened was that I was interviewing the participants, about the event. Of course, they had some kind of award. It's called her Courage Award, and I was doing interviews with the award winners as well.
Yeah.
And so for the participants, obviously, I asked some key takeaways, and like I shared earlier, it's always about the inspirational stories, right? And Lillian, if you're watching this, what would they like to see next? They want some actionable tips also. So that's what they said. So that's behind the scenes, and I realized that people are actually very drawn into. There is a thirst for the knowledge. Does it make sense? Like people actually truly do want to know what is going on in the brains of the panelists, in the brains of the speakers. Like why did they make the decision that they did? What drove them to continue and to do things like that, right? And then for the award winners, of course that's towards the end of the event already. For the award winners, I'll ask them a very interesting question. Okay, so obviously I asked them how do they feel about getting the award, excited, they're grateful. It's like share and subscribe, and we will see you guys at the next episode of Spice and Nice.
I am Amanda
And
Spice.
I'm Denise and Nice. Bye.